Boys and girls, welcome to singing time. We're going to have another Pioneer singing time. So I hope you're super excited. We're going to first start in the kitchen and we're going to try making Salt Water Taffy. And we're going to pull it ourselves and we're going to see what happens. So this is an experiment. This is a candy, kind of an old-fashioned candy that the pioneers may have made, or some of their friends may have made it. I don't know. We're going to try it though. It's old-fashioned. You can try it at home, but make sure that you have the help of your mom and dad because we're going to be heating up sugar really, really hot. And yeah, it can be a little bit dangerous. So are you ready to sing and make some taffy? All right, let's get started. Okay, boys and girls, we are going to make Lion House Taffy. And what we need to do is stir 2 cups of sugar, 1.5 cups of water, 1 cup of corn syrup. Ooh, that's nice and thick. And 1 teaspoon of salt into our heavy saucepan. Now we're going to mix this together and we're going to bring it to a boil. Now we're going to keep stirring it until it starts boiling. And then after it starts boiling, we are going to stop stirring it and let it cook to 258 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, this was from the Lion House, so hopefully all of the temperatures and all the measurements are good for our elevation. But for right now, we're going to just stir all the sugar and the salt and the water all together. And we're going to wait till it starts boiling. While we keep stirring, let's go ahead and sing a Pioneer song. Okay, boys and girls, we're going to sing one of my favorite Pioneer songs called Little Pioneer Children. And it's going to be really special because first we're going to sing it through the first verse all the way through. And then we can sing it in a round. So I'm going to sing the second part of the round, and you'll see what I mean when we get there. So let's go ahead and sing the song to remember all the words, and then we can sing it in a round. Here we go. I love this music, don't you? Here we go. Little pioneer children, gathering berries for food. See the pioneer children hunting chips for wood, gladly helping each other. Merry and happy were they, walking along, moving along on their way. Little pioneer children, gathering berries for food. See the pioneer children, hunting chips for wood, gladly helping each other. Merry and happy were they, walking along, moving along on their way. Wasn't that awesome? I loved it. Thank you for singing with me. Okay, the taffy is boiling, and so now we stop stirring it, and we have a little cup with a little bit of water, and we're kind of brushing down the sides. And the reason you want to do this is to make sure you don't have any sugar crystals in your taffy. You want your taffy to be nice and creamy. And so this is why it's really important for a mom or a dad to help you make this taffy, because this is very, very hot. And we're going to keep cooking this until it reaches 258 degrees. Let's see if we can see where it's at now. It's about 190. Oh, there you go. So now we're going to do another thing. We're going to come over here to our cookie sheet, and we're going to start buttering our cookie sheet. And we're going to make sure it's nice and buttery, because once the taffy is all ready, we're going to pour it onto this cookie sheet. See how I'm getting that butter on it? We don't want it to stick, so we're going to let it just sit, and we will be ready for when it's time to add the butter and the vanilla to our taffy. All right, boys and girls, now we're going to sing the song Pioneer Children Sang as They Walked. Today I went for a hike, and we hiked up a big high mountain, and I thought about walking and walking. I thought about the pioneers climbing over mountains, and the kids had so much fun, I bet. Sometimes. Maybe it wasn't fun all the time. But let's sing Pioneer Children Sang as They Walked. You can even stand up and walk around your room if you want to. Pioneer children sang as they walked and walked and walked and walked. Pioneer children sang as they walked and walked and walked and walked. They washed in streams and worked and played. Sundays they camped and read and prayed. Week after week they sang as they walked and walked and walked and walked and walked. Good. So next time you're walking, remember those pioneers. All right, let's check in with our taffy. Oh, it looks like it's just about there. Okay, we're there. Now we're going to take it off of the heat, and we're going to take that out. Now this is really hot, boys and girls, really hot. So you want to make sure that your mom or dad is helping you at this point. Okay, we're going to add in 2 tablespoons of butter and 1 teaspoon, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Yeah, whoa, do you see how that kind of bubbles up? Be really careful. All right, we're going to get that all mixed together. And then we're going to take the candy, once it's all mixed together.
And the butter melted.
And the butter melts. Yeah. See, you can see that little tiny piece of butter. Wait till it's all melted. Get that all scraped down. Now this is really hot again, boys and girls. Mixing it all together. Now we're going to pour this onto our buttered cookie sheet. Okay. Ooh, that sure smells delicious. Ooh, it's kind of hot though. Be really careful. We're gonna get all of that out. Oh wow, that's a lot of delicious taffy in there. Make sure that you get some help. We're gonna get that put in there, perfect. And now we're just gonna let this sit and let it cool. And once it's cool, we're going to do something really cool. All right, while we're letting that cool, let's sing another Pioneer song. That'll be super fun. The next song we're gonna sing is the Handcart Song. When pioneers moved to the west, with courage strong they met the test. They pushed their hand carts all day long, and as they pushed they sang this song. For some must push and some must pull, as we go marching up the hill. So merrily on our way we go, until we reach the valley. Oh. Okay, now we're going to be pulling some taffy. It's lukewarm so we can touch it. And we're going to pull it and pull it together, put it together, pull it apart. And what we're doing is we're trying to get air bubbles into it.
Why are you trying to?
It'll make it chewy instead of
Make it
hard.
chewy instead of hard. Do you see that?
Oh.
So you see, get a close up. You see how there's air bubbles in there?
Just let
So
it
it's-
sit and become hard candy instead of chewy candy.
Yeah, so we're going to pull it. We're going to put some air bubbles in here, but we're going to try not to squish the air bubbles.
Well, so pop, and then it's not going to be chewy.
And as
Right.
you pull it, it'll become more opaque in color.
Yep, it's kind of changing color.
There are the bubbles.
Yeah, that's probably good, Millie. We'll take a video in a minute. I know, but we're not going to use that. So stop it, Millie.
It took a lot of faith to be a pioneer. So let's go ahead, since we've been reading in the Book of Mormon about the little seed of faith that we can put into our heart, let's go ahead and sing our song about faith, because it applies both to the Book of Mormon that we're reading and also to our ancestors who had a lot of faith to come here. Faith is knowing the sun will rise, lighting each new day. Faith is knowing the Lord will hear my prayers each time I pray. Faith is like a little seed. If planted, it will grow. Faith is a swelling within my heart. When I do right, I know. Okay, after pulling the taffy for a really long time, do you see? It turned from kind of a clear color to a white, opaque, because we added a lot of air bubbles into it. Now, these are actually gardening ones, but I actually keep these in the kitchen so we can, what we're going to do, now this is another kind of dangerous part. What we're going to do is take it and snip it into little pieces. Do you see that? And these are little pieces of taffy. This is taffy.
It should be taffy. It shouldn't go super hard.
It shouldn't go super
It
hard.
might be a little hard, but not super hard.
Okay.
A little
So let's see. Camilla, why don't you try one? Put one in your mouth. How is it?
little,
Sticky?
little hard, but
Little-
Stuck to my tooth.
Stuck a little to your tooth. Okay.
But it tastes
So
good.
we can take these and we can wrap them, and we actually have some caramel wrappers, I bet. We can wrap them in the caramel wrappers, and there'll be little pieces of salt water taffy
And then we can
that
maybe-
we made. How fun is that? So, this is kind of a tricky process. If you make a mistake if it comes out hard, it's okay. You'll still have candy.
It happened to us.
It happened to us.
times.
Yep. So don't worry about it. Making candy is actually kind of hard. Oh, Brother Larson is making it big pieces for people who like lots of taffy.
But that taffy is hard.
Yeah. Oh, this is going to be so
Chewy
fun.
taffy.
So delicious. Boys and girls, I know Heavenly Father loves us. And He loved the pioneers and He loved the people all throughout the ages. And I'm so grateful that He is watching out for us, especially right now when things are so uncertain. Your Heavenly Father loves you, and He wants what's very best for you. So let's end our singing time today with the song, My Heavenly Father Loves Me. I want you to know that I do. I miss singing with you, boys and girls, and I hope you have a wonderful week. And just know that your Heavenly Father loves you. I love you. Keep singing. Everything's going to be okay. Have a great week. I'll see you next week. Remember Pioneer Day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Look at the blue, blue sky. Whenever I feel the rain on my face, or the wind as it rushes by. Whenever I touch a velvet rose, or walk by a lilac tree, I'm glad that I live in this beautiful world. Heavenly Father created for me. He gave me my eyes that I might see the color of butterfly wings. He gave me my ears that I might hear the magical sound of things. He gave me my life, my mind, my heart. I thank Him reverently for all His creations of which I'm a part. Yes, I know Heavenly Father loves me.